have that song stuck in my head. Oh no. Jacob, how are you here already? What the hell, man? I just hit the button. How? How did this happen? I don't understand how you manage to make it. How? How? Oh my god. Give me a moment. Oh my god, you guys, you're going so fast nowadays. It's like you actually enjoy my channel. What the heck is up with that? No, man, I need to check my channel analytics. Why are you guys so quick all this? I haven't even gotten the music ready. Alright? Wait, how am I going to do this without music at the ready? What music are we gonna use today? I feel like... I don't know, I feel like people are kind of bopping to the Ace Attorney. Oh, I have to find a new game to grab music from in the future, but for now we will, Well, if it works, don't break it, right? If people like it, they like it. Alright. Give me a moment, guys. You were a little bit... Oh, thank you, Minecraft Boy, for the $5 super chat. Super chats mean I stream longer, by the way. The more super chats, the longer stream you get. There is a definite correlation between throwing money at me and me doing things. Do not misconstrue that. Excuse me. Excuse me, this is a child-friendly channel. Calm down. Alright. Okay, now that we're perfectly calm and no links have been made between things that could be considered inappropriate, we're going to go ahead and get started. What are we going to do today? We're going to be awesome. Alright. 3, 2, 1, and... Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the Powder Toy. And today we are going to be creating a rocket engine, which means I have to change the name of the stream. Powder Rocket Engine Extreme 420. Okay, we'll restart the video at this point. Okay. Hello and welcome back, everyone, my fellow Vooperians. I'm Spike Viper, and this is the Powder Toy. Today we're going to be building a rocket engine and trying to make it as effective as possible. Will it become nuclear? I don't know. Maybe, possibly, depending on how much money you throw at me in Super Chats, maybe it'll become nuclear. I don't know. Possibly. It could happen. There is the potential. So it's time to get our Elon Musk shoes on. Elon Musk, if you send something to my Twitter, I will be forever humbled. If you send me a Tesla, I will be even more humbled. Damn it, that was not straight. If I make a good enough rocket engine, Elon Musk will hire me on the spot, so we have to be very careful here. Very careful. Alright, let's just build the basic shape of our rocket engine. And then we want a parabola at the bottom, which I'm not the... Okay, this one needs to move up. I'm sorry. Control X. There we go. Okay, let's move this up even further. There's no reason for the top to be like... Okay, there we go. And then we have a parabola for efficiency. Very nice. So, one of the very nice things today that we can count on that we normally can't is gravity. Look, it falls through the funnel. That's really nice because most of the time when we're working in this game, we don't have the advantage of being able to use gravity in the direction we want it to go in. So, oh wow, we already have a super efficient engine. Look, oh wow, look at it pushing all of the gases out. That was actually our first edition. Very nice. Look at that. We did it. Boom. Time to end the stream. All done. Alright. Actually, we have a lot more to do. The first thing is ensuring that this will not get absolutely yeeted by whatever we do in it. So we're going to give it a very nice coating of ceramic. because ceramics are able to withstand high pressures, and the pressure inside of this tank is probably going to get kind of ridiculous. Then at the same time, we can do some neat things that'll actually be a little bit realistic. One of those things is the way that we pipe in our... So when you're making a rocket engine, you need propellant and you need oxidizer because things need oxygen to burn. But it doesn't need to just be oxygen, it can also be molecules that contain oxygen. But the most efficient way to do it is just to use liquid oxygen. That has to be very cold, but that's not an issue when we are literally in a game where I can simulate to my heart's content. So if we cut a hole here... Why is everyone just saying destroy over and over and over? We're not using destructive bombs to build a rocket engine. I'm building a rocket engine, not death. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. So, I'm gonna build a pipe here. And this pipe has one simple goal. This pipe is going to be bringing fuel in, and this larger pipe, because it's a gas, and gases tend to get a little bit angry in this game if you don't give them enough space. This end is going to be our beautiful, beautiful oxidizer. So now that we have an end for oxidizer to come in and an end for fuel to come in the center, you can probably guess what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and put our spawners in. Getting the mix right is important, but I'm not going to worry about it at this moment. Right now I'm a little bit more concerned with, like, you know, getting it burning properly. So let's go ahead and throw oil on this side, which is what we're going to use as propellant. And as you can see, when it hits the chamber, it's turning into gas. Oh, thank you, Minecraft Boy, for another $5 super chat. What a Chad. What an absolute Chad. None of you can meet this man's Chadness. And then we're going to get liquid oxygen. The liquid oxygen becomes gas oxygen very, very quickly. It's going to mix in the chamber. And where these meet, if we just put a little bit of fire down, we should get backflow. So I actually expected that to happen, so don't feel bad. I was just demonstrating. This is where the problem comes in when you're designing something like this. We have to make it so that these two react, but then don't, like, have the flames go backwards and destroy everything. So actually, I'm going to undo a little bit further just so that I can get rid of both of them temporarily. We'll put them back like this. But we have to find a way to get it to not backflow. There's one easy method to do this, which is kind of forcing them to only meet at one point and then using fans to try to accelerate it, which we can attempt that. So what we do is we create a divider here, right, for the chambers, and then we ensure that they meet here at the center, like that. So this is where they mix, and then obviously they fire here. But we have to ensure that there's no connection here. So what we do is we try to give it enough pressure with some big boy fans. Oh, I really screwed that one up. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm sorry, but I am. Alright, now we go down as strong as we can. And the hope is that this separates it enough there will be a gap here so that the fire can't go back. Who knows if that'll actually work. Actually, that doesn't seem awful. That could certainly be worse. So let's actually see what happens if we give this a little bit of a flame. Oh, look at that. At least the oxygen... Oh, it seemed for a second that it wasn't going to backflow horribly. And it seems like we need more oil as well. Yeah, it kind of held it down for a moment, but it's not enough. Okay, so like I said, I didn't think that was going to work, and it didn't work. So, yay, I was right. We also need more oil to make this work properly, but we're not going to worry about that at this moment. We're going to worry about the absolute disappointment that is this system. How do we force it to not backflow with Spike Viper? I know how to make this work. Watch this. Using the... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Does this have Control Y? Oh my god, it does have Control Y. Imagine not having Control Y. Okay, I've got the solution to this issue, right? This game actually does have flow valves. You just need to know how to use them properly. Now, using a flow valve is going to limit us a little bit. I won't lie. It's not going to be the prettiest thing ever. But that's not what really matters when we're building a rocket engine. So let's go ahead and grab it. It's called pipe, because pipe goes in one direction. And that's exactly what we need. We get a thick pipe like this, we let it grow like that, and then we cut it very carefully. I'm gonna have to kind of do this by hand to make sure that I get this right. Alright. I don't think the oil's going to have the same problem. I'm not super concerned. So you do the output first on the pipe. Fun fact. Only took me 20 minutes to figure that out in another episode. What? Wait a sec. Oh my god, it's got a single thing there messing it up. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is so disappointing. That is so disappointing. Alright, we need to redo this entire thing. Well, damn. I did not expect something that tiny to cause a problem today. But my will to live showed up again. No, I'm joking. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab pipe again. Wow, a single little pipe. Messed that up so horribly. Alright, I've got a new plan. We're gonna do big, fat... There we go. That's fine, because we don't really need to move it far. We just need to move it in the right direction. So if I do this... Leave it a little bit chunky. There we go. Flow valve. Okay, so now it should go straight. Yes. Alright. Okay, that was good. That was good. Our flow valve is almost complete. God, I'm gonna be a plumber by the time I'm done with this game. Which will probably be never, because this game is just so good. Alright, let's grab our ceramic. Fill this in. Fill this in. There we go. We've got our valve. We can now open this up. And we're going to pray that this works as intended, because when I create things, they tend to not work as intended, and that makes me very sad. And that should make you sad too. Oh my god! Alright, reading chat time. Will it be enough? Can you make a thermite factory someday? I don't actually know how to make thermite in this game. I know how thermite's made in real life, I believe. You need ferrite powder and, what is it you mix with it? I know it's not challenging to make. I know they accidentally made it on the Hindenburg. They painted, Oh, it was aluminum. Yeah, they painted the aluminum with the iron-based stuff. So, aluminum and the, yeah. Alright, so this should be doing its job in pulling... Oh! Oh no, okay. So we have to create a little bit of flow as well, because this is going to lose its pressure in between the pipe. So we're gonna put, we're gonna put a fan here. And then we're gonna pull this down. There we, oh, look at that! That is beautiful. Alright. That looks right to me, and let's go ahead and set it on fire. Oh, it burns down to there. But then it just burns here. My placement is bad. My placement is awful. It needs to be here at the actual end of it. I am big dumb. I should have thought about that. That's fine, we'll put a second valve in. I don't think that's the end of the world. A little bit annoying that I didn't think of that. Not much of an engineer, am I? This is so sad. It's alright. It's alright. I've made worse mistakes in my life. Like starting a YouTube channel. Don't worry, it's okay. Everything's fine. Alright, we close this. We close this. Very good. Alright, let's try this again. Man, I'm having a bad day when it comes to this stuff. Okay, do it like this and pray. Nope, that was awful. That was really quite bad. Is it leaking? Oh my god, I can go through that. Alright. We will make it thicker. Thick boy. There we go. It can't pass through that, right? Right? Oh, what a scary world. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab our pipe again. Do this, this. I mean, that's kind of good. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. It may not look beautiful, but hell, it's a rocket engine. It just has to work, right? Okay, let's see if I just open this end up like this. If it is happy. Yes, it is happy. Alright, and then this side, we're gonna open up in the exact same way. And it should get carried. Oh! Yes! Alright, and then if we spark this bad boy, it's burning at the right spot. That's good. Alright, that backflowed. But I can kind of deal with that. I just want to see what happens if we... Okay. We will put another valve on this. Look at that beautiful flame coming out. Alright. So we've got the oxidizer part of it working actually really well. And then we just need the fuel part, which gives it the kick to, you know, kick. Oh, so smart. What a genius. Alright, quick wonder here. If we just grab... This is gonna be terrible, but I just want to see what happens if I just yeet this. Come on. Oh, come on. You've got to get a little bit more excited than that. Oh my god, the amount of waste we're getting. Are you serious? It's not catching on fire? There's a flame right there. It looks like this is getting a little bit hotter, but what is going on? Excuse me. We probably should have mixed it here and then forced it through together, rather than separating them out. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna redesign this. I think that I should change the fundamental way I'm doing this. Alright. Don't worry, I constantly destroy my creations, and it's painful every time. Let's redo this. Thinner walls, we're gonna make it a little bit cleaner, right? Alright. So, I'm actually gonna make the cap of it. I'll make the cap circular. Oh, this is awful. Okay, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I can do that. Oh! Oh, yes! You all said it couldn't be done. None of you actually said that, but I'm gonna say it for you so that I can say it on Reddit and get lots of upvotes on r/pictures. It's gonna be great. They said it couldn't be done, and then I did it. Whoa! Alright, there we go. Looking good. And then we just, mix here. It's starting to look a little bit like a missile, but that means I'm doing it right, right? The military is good technology, so if it's starting to look like a military application, at least the US government will fund us. Very nice. Would you look at that? That is a much better looking chamber. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to separate them down to here, and then they're going to be forced to mix like this, and then we should have mixed stuff here, and then that mixed stuff is going to be forced together here through a fan to get it very, very condensed. Okay, that one was bad. Okay, I admit that one was not good. Alright, let's see how that does. We'll grab our good friend Clone. Oh god, it does look bad, doesn't it? Ah, I have to redesign it just because you guys are awful. Alright. If I put the holes in it like that, and then actually pipe in the material. Then you guys can't say pee-pee rocket anymore. There we go. Shut up! Shut up! I'm trying my best, alright? Yeah, we'll make this go a bit lower so that the mixing makes a bit more sense. Like there. Alright, that should work. Great, now we just have to get some ceramic and cover anything that's near combustion or pressure. So I think down to like here is probably smart to cover. Just because pressures are gonna get kind of high in this chamber. Because we're kind of compressing gases. Alright, very nice. Let's see how this performs. Clone! Oh wait, no, I have to do one more thing. It's very important. It's called grab the pipe and do this. Oh well, good enough. We'll go like this. That's perfect. Alright. Off here. There. Oh god, no, you do that. You do this end first. Almost screwed that up. Not smart, Spike. Alright, there's the chamber. Very nice. Okay, I think we're almost ready to test. We'll throw our clone on this side, and this side. We will get our two materials, our oil, and our liquid oxygen. And they should kind of mix together here. I mean, it's kind of mixing together. Alright, let's see what happens if we light it on fire. What? Oh my god, the smoke started rising and it blocked the pipe. Oh, that is so boomer. Alright, in order to prevent that from happening, let's go ahead and put a little bit of a fan here. And, make it a very excited fan. Oh! Hey! Look at the size of that flame! That's not bad at all! That's a pretty good flame size. It actually makes it all the way out of the nozzle. Yuck! It's a rocket for a rocket man. Oh wow, look at that. It actually functions. Very nice. We can even try to improve its performance, but oh, so this is where it gets interesting. It's starting to heat up. So as the components heat up, the gas is starting to, well, it's going from oil to gas. I don't know what really happened there. That was interesting. The amount of gas is dropping because the amount of oxygen is getting too high. So what we're gonna do is we're going to drop the amount of oxygen being created by making the clone smaller, and we're gonna hope that we can increase the amount of oil in comparison by just putting another oil spawner down. Yeah, too much oxygen. Getting the mix right is the most important thing at this point. I think that I can make this much more efficient by doing this and then going like this. And then we will just give them each a friend. Alright, let's see if this is better. Okay, that is a lot more oil now. And a lot less oxygen. So, it does seem to be making it happier. Oh, but what's happening to the pipe? The pipe's getting broken. Uh-oh. Why? Oh, the pressure's getting really high, that's why. Okay, we need to be able to regulate the pressure. Okay, so in order to regulate the pressure, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a release here. And we're going to do something that allows air current, but nothing else. Yeah, if we do this, it should give a little bit of release. But that's causing all of the oil to conglomerate there. Okay, so we need a better spot for that. These two sides might be a good spot to put a vent. See, when you design things like this, you're always going to run into issues. It's one of the fun things about the powder toy, you know? You're always going to have to design something new. Alright, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna put a hole in the side here. Because we need to let this excess pressure out, or the entire thing will just kill itself. And we really don't want our rocket to be suicidal. That would be really disappointing. Our rocket needs to be something we can all look up to and be proud of. If I have to give the rocket emotional support, it'll just take up all of the time. You know, we can't have a rocket that requires constant emotional support. I'm sorry, all right? It's just not in the budget. Okay, there we go. That should let out a lot of pressure. Yeah, okay, so the pressure's dropping pretty rapidly now. It's actually going up again a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the same thing on the other side. We want everything to go down, so we can't put the outlets on the sides because everything will get pulled to the side. But if we put it here, it'll kind of get pulled down and then into here. That's the theory, at least. You know, trying my best here. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing here. And then same thing over here. Well, what is it, like there? Good enough. Oh, I actually think I got that perfect. Okay, fantastic. And let's go ahead and grab our air current thingy and do our job. How did I do it last time? Like this? Oh, that was awful. Awful. What am I doing? I went boop, 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 boop. Like that. Alright. Okay, we'll go a little bit further on this one, just so that I can fill it up properly. Okay, that should be lowering. Okay, so the pressure is at 8.5. 8.6. I feel like I can get this a little bit lower by putting fans in these and just praying. Come on. Come on. It's kind of stable at like 8.6, but if it goes any higher, the thing will die. I don't really want it to be this close. Although it seems to be dropping. I think it might be stable, alright? I think the rocket might be stable at this point. I mean, it's close. It is actually really close. The pipe is restricting flow. The oil is the liquid. Well, I know the oil is the liquid. The only way we can really solve that is by heating this, or by just switching it for gas, which we can. We can switch it for literal gas. That's fine. Easy, simple fix. The pipe is inhibiting flow, but it's keeping it from literally exploding. And I know technically combustion should happen in the chamber, but then with the powder toy, the fire doesn't really go that far, and all we'll get out the bottom is smoke, and it'll look really disappointing. I'm trying to work within what the game's going to allow me to actually do without it looking awful. Alright, let's go ahead and just swap this, just to make people happy. We'll do gas. Gas. Oh. It's just gonna turn straight into oil, isn't it? Because of the pressure. Yeah, you can't thank you, Gamer Pro, for the five pounds. Thank you for disliking, very kind. Can we get 80,000 likes to fight back against the oppression? See, look, I tried. Hydrogen, use hydrogen. I mean, we could use hydrogen. There's nothing really stopping us from making a hydrogen rocket. It's just, I don't think it'll be quite as efficient, but it'll make water, so... Actually, I guess it would be. Yeah, I'm just being dumb. We'll have our byproduct be water. But using gasoline is so much more fun because vroom vroom. Excuse me, you're all awful. You're all mean. All right, there we go. There's the hydrogen you wanted. The unfortunate thing is now we legitimately cannot see what's going on. So we have no clue how much hydrogen is in here. We're getting a very hot flame, hotter than the last one, but it's very small. So what we're gonna do is at the bottom, we're gonna put a fan and try to get it to move, because right now it's not moving. All right, how about now? Oh. Okay. All right. Still a little bit disappointing. More fans. More fans. Oh! Oh, that wasn't... Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright. Now the flow is an issue. We need more flow. And the pipe cannot really do much more. See, switching to hydrogen has now made my life harder. I mean, we're at least getting something out of it. I wonder if our issue is that there's too little hydrogen in comparison to the oxygen in. But one thing we're gonna do here is I want to get this to be slightly more convinced to move down. Because right now we are not getting optimal flow. Holy moly! All right, that did it. Oh, okay. Very neat. We've created a vortex inside of the engine. Probably bad for balance. But we've got the same issue. We're being too limited by this here. Is it time to move combustion into the engine area itself? Well, this shows each of these is combustible on their own, and we really do need to find a solution to the entire backflow problem. If we don't come up with a solution to the backflow problem, we're as good as done. Done, I tell you. Uh-oh. And then at the same time, we have very bad... Let's quickly... Whoop! Let's light it. How do we solve the issue of backflow? I know how to use the line tool. How do you think I made these lines? Make pipes into the combustion engine. Yeah, but then we're still gonna have the problem of flow. It's not going to go fast enough. I guess one thing we could do is we could make this really thin. I mean, is there any need for the pipe to be this long? If the pipe is much slower than it just moving on its own, surely we can just make this, like, super... super thin. As long as it prevents it from backflowing. We can cut it down all the way to, like, here. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's not planned, but it's working. Okay. Okay, if it's working, it's working. Let's just get rid of the entire thing. Is it actually moving fast enough that I don't have to worry about backflow? Okay, something very interesting is happening here, but why is this going so slowly now? Okay, maybe it is going... More fan! More fan. Strong fan. Okay, that is kind of working. Oh, and it's no... Oh. We need more material coming in. That's the issue. From both sides. So... Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna expand the chambers. You may be noticing the safety of this system is slowly decreasing over time. Lack of pressure. Oh, you're right. The pressure is really low here. We have to create pressure coming in from the top. Alright, that's fine. I'm a professional at getting... Okay, whoops. How are we gonna pull this off? Well, I have a very smart idea here. We're gonna open this. And we will just turn this into the thingy that does the thingy. Ah. Smart spike. Alright. That should make it yes. Okay, so that has solved a lot of the pressure issues. They're both getting carried through, but it's still not enough. We need more production. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up a bit. This is where the whole safety thing starts to fall apart. I'm going to open this up a bit, and we're going to open this up a bit, and we're going to try to just rush more and more through the system. Damn it. I can do it if I want to. It'll be fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. I mean, it's not awful. Let's try just making this a little bit more aggressive. Okay, so we certainly have flow, but it's just not enough of each of the gases. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our friend Clone, and we're going to make more. Okay, that's a lot more oxygen being pushed in now. And let's give hydrogen some help as well. Actually, let's go to the center of this and just, like, deck it out. Because over here, we're getting, like, nothing. There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm liking this. This is making me a lot more happy. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty damn good. Now what we need to do is just get a little bit more oxygen into the mix. Oh! Oh no! Oh, it looked so good for a second. Okay, 1 second. That was so good. How do we prevent it from backflowing? When it was combusting right here, this is fine. This looks really good, but how do we prevent it from passing this point? Oh, damn it. Use a wall that prevents fire from passing? I don't think that's a thing. I don't believe that's a thing. Allows gases. Allows energy. Allows all. How do we block this? Oh, that was so good. Okay, so at this point, but pipe gave us a make the end part more thin. No, that'll limit it too much. How do I make it not pass back? Part of me says to just add more fans and make them more aggressive. If we can make the pressure low enough, combustion won't occur. So if I just really ram the fans up. Oh my god. Okay, wait, that actually was working for a moment. Okay. It was working for a good moment, alright? Good moment. Man. I mean, this works. This rocket engine is actually functioning. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's not as powerful as I want. Alright? Filter and block fire. Filter? Wait, is filter a thing? Filter for photons. I know how to do it. 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 I've got 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 it. Genius tier solution. Ready for oh no, liquid hydrogen isn't a thing. No. Oh no, I was about to be so happy. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I mean, liquid hydrogen is a thing, but it's not a thing in this game. Oh, I was thinking we could use a liquid-only filter to just get the hydrogen and oxygen through it, and oh, awful, awful, awful. Why is everyone spamming about smoke? I don't care about smoke. Look, wow, so cool. I added smoke. Whoa. See, all smoke did was it killed everything. Nobody likes smoke. Now it's gonna die again. Ugh, stop that. Stop dying. Stop it. Oh! Oh! Okay. Ugh. I guess we could just add a tiny pipe here, but like, it was working so well. Let's see if I add a tiny little pipe here, what happens. Like, I'm literally just gonna do this. And I'm gonna open this side up. Man, I cannot believe how unlucky I've been. I really just need... They really need valves in this game. Valves would make this way better. I should add a mod that adds valves to the game. Only allow things to move in one direction. Alright. Oh no, I can't put that side on yet. Okay, I need to let this side go. Okay, now that that side's done, now I have to do this side. Man, what an absolute I am so dumb. I am so dumb. I have solved this problem before on this channel. Why am I so dumb? I have literally done this before and figured out this exact problem when I did the reactor. Why did nobody say it? Portal! Yes! Yes, Mr. Jadot Gaming. Yes, Tactical. Yes, thank you. Portal is the answer. Why am I... Darn it! I can be so dumb sometimes, man. Ah, there we go. This'll work. Portal in, portal out. Hit her with the liquid oxygen. Here we go. Nobody can stop the insane power. It's only coming out to the left, though. It's kind of odd. Okay, so now that we have the portal there in the center... Actually, I don't think there's a need to have the portal even there. We can do it here. We can do it way earlier. Excuse me, Ace Attorney music. Why are you getting weird on me? Alright. I know, Spike Viper bad. Some of you are probably screaming Portal, screaming it for hours, and I just ignored you. Well, now you know what it feels like to be an ignored child. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Everything's gonna be fine. Alright. Looks good. It's time to give it the boost. Liquid oxygen time, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. No! How did that happen? I'd like to speak to your manager. How did that occur? It was the heat. The heat went through it. Okay, it's okay, because there is something we can use to prevent that from happening. Okay, well, we'll just do this. What? I'll just use my hand. Insulation. My good friend Insulation. He's my friend Insulation. He's your friend Insulation. Lowers the heating bill Insulation. He's kind of cool Insulation. We all like it Insulation. Alright, now we have Insulation. If you couldn't tell what I was adding if I wasn't clear enough. You can buy the Insulation Fan song on iTunes. Rocket engine. There we go. Alright. We're seeding it with more oxygen. The combustion chamber is going. It's going. It's so hot. Will it catch the main part of it, though? Or is it going to stay steady? Okay, it looks like the insulation is actually doing its job. The titanium on this side is hitting about 100 degrees, but it's not getting too much hotter than that. Oh my god. Have we done it? Have we done what needed to be done? This is insane. Look, we have 1500 degree exhaust coming out of here after 2000 degree, and the edges are actually a mediocre temperature. It is stable. It's stable. Now we get to add things and see what happens as we add more things to... Oh, I'm so excited. We've done it. Look at it. Oh, let's take a little bit of a heat display on this. So it kind of leans left, probably because I did a terrible job making these sides even. That's fine. We can see the particles going through, and the insulation actually does a fantastic job of preventing the heat from going too far back and starting a fire where we don't want it. Man, this is pretty good. I wanted to check the heat gradient display. No, looks pretty normal to me. All right. So, please remove bottom vents. Why? Removing the bottom vents would be bad. If I do this, it'll just slowly gain pressure in here until death occurs. It literally doesn't make a difference. See? Nothing is changing. The pressure is just increasing a tiny bit. Alright. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know why more fans would do anything. What we could do is try to make this stream a little bit more condensed by putting a separate fan on the right. Okay, this is a little bit dumb, but if we put a separate fan on the right and left and have them both face each other at about the same power, this would create a vortex, though. Well, it certainly does get the pressure up a bit. The reaction's, like, very blobby now, though. It's acting a little bit weird now. No, I think it was better before. I think this looks good. What if we just throw some oil in? I mean... Ooh. I mean, putting oil in does create a lot more fire, but then we're dealing with smoke, and the fire isn't nearly as clean. Something pretty neat is that what we're creating as a byproduct of this is just water. Welcome to what happens when we get hydrogen and oxygen together. It's called water. So if we put a little cup here, you can actually see, look at that. All that comes out is steam. It's a very clean reaction. Now you may be wondering, what if you put a box around the exhaust of the reaction? Well, first thing is we're trapping the heat. So the engine isn't going to be very happy about that, and the pressure is going to increase very rapidly as more and more gas is compressed. But we'll just let that happen and see what happens, because you guys want to see the thing collapse and die, I guess, so let's let it collapse and die. The pressure is now at 2.7, 2.8, 3. The nozzle of the engine is certainly getting hot, but it's actually not getting as hot as I'd expected. The water vapor is at 700 degrees, and it's starting to transfer that heat onto the casing. The casing which goes up to the top here. So this is probably going to catch on fire at some point. It's alright though, we're going to keep waiting and we're going to see what happens. Let's go ahead and go to the heat display to see what's actually going on here. As you can see, this is actually trapping the heat really well, but we can do a better job of trapping the heat actually by literally trapping it with our good friend insulation. If you guys want to see an actual failure, if I surround this bad boy in insulation, it's going to hold the heat in and prevent it from escaping. So we should, yeah, see how the green is getting darker? The insulation is now holding the heat in rather well. The energy has nowhere to go. It is trapped within this container. I'm actually surprised that it survived this long. Oh, Gamer Pro, I'm sorry. Loss is hard. Everyone, you know, give Gamer a little bit of, you know, I don't really know what to say. It's quite sad. F in chat, boys. F in chat. Alright. So, back to the game. We do have pressures increasing to 6.3, 6.4, but it's actually really stable. I did not expect it to be this stable. I thought something would fall apart by now. I do believe that we have succeeded, in the very least, at creating what is a pretty stable rocket engine. But as the pressure is getting to 7, we know at 10 things start to really break. Now, the reaction chamber itself is actually at a negative pressure because of the fans. Even though we have an intake at the top, it is not going to be enough. And there's so much steam in here that the actual nozzle's running out of space for the exhaust. I mean, the exhaust is water, but yike. That's a lot of water and not a lot of area for it to go. I mean, we're still getting to 2,000 degrees in the actual combustion chamber, and the water vapor is heating up further. It's almost at 1,000 degrees now. The metal itself, the titanium, is at about 1,000 degrees now. It's heating up quickly as well. It is gaining. Going back to the heat display, yeah, I'm actually really impressed. I did not think it would hold up this long. There's pretty much no space. Yet it's managing. Okay, so this is taking forever, so I have to ask the question. If we just bring this back to here, if we plug the cap, let's say a stupid engineer for some reason forgot to take the cover off of the nozzle before launching it, what would happen? I mean, this area here is very quickly jumping in pressure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now this is insane. 12, 13. It is struggling against the fan now. The reactants are having a really hard time escaping, and they're actually starting to backflow. 13. It looks like at 14 pressure, it can no longer push out. And you can actually see the reaction is happening further back now, and this metal is heating up rather than the heat exiting. And now the flame's actually getting pushed against the side wall of the chamber. It's still managing, though. Oh, the release chambers, these ones designed to actually let the pressure out, are starting to gain a lot of pressure. They're getting to about 7. Over here, we're still at about 14, so that's just the maximum we can pull off. But it doesn't look like we have really failure. We don't have a failure, it's just filling with steam and getting very hot. No melting, no real explosion, no major failure. I think this is actually a really stable design. It seems like it's able to handle a lot. So then the question comes, let's say the rocket is in motion and something hits it. Let's say a little fragment or something. So let's simulate something hits the rocket in space and it breaches the side of the chamber. Interesting. So the airflow from here is going in like this. It's getting pulled into the reaction, and it's causing the reaction to actually shift to the left because of the pressure pulling in. But it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. It really didn't do much. You'd have to actually damage the upper chamber in order to get much of a change. And even then, you're just going to blow up the rest of the rocket and whatever is storing. I'm astounded by how well this thing works. Okay, let's do some. Put it through a lightning storm. Yes, I don't think it'll survive that. I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and grab light. Ooh, it sparks it. Oh, that broke the nozzle. It made it shoot a little bit straighter for a second. Oh. Still running. A little bit hot. And it looks like the side is heating up due to the sparks, but it is a trooper. It's really just... Oh, that did it. That set the top off. I think next time what we're going to do is we're going to build the entire rocket. So now that we've built this, we can miniaturize it and we can put the storage tanks on top and we can build it up into a full rocket. That would actually be a lot of fun. Ooh. I think that would be a lot of fun to build a full-size rocket off of this design. Alright, but more questions. There must be more we can do to mess with it. Let's go ahead and grab some uranium and see, plutonium actually, and see how it fares. We will mix plutonium in. Oh, the pressure's negative. I don't think anything will really happen in negative pressure with plutonium. It only really reacts when it's high pressure environments. So it's nuke-proof as well. Darn diddly. How do I mess with it? Exotic. If we clog it with exotic, something's bound to happen, right? Not really. Broken vibranium. No, nothing can really upset this engine. Add coal. I don't think coal will really do much, but heck. Let's fill her with coal. Oh my god! Alright, the coal... Initially it didn't seem to do much, and then it just kind of... Well, I mean, initially it kind of exploded, and then it blocked it. Sprinkling some colon definitely makes it a little bit more exciting. Look at how bright that flame gets. Wow. Yeah, adding coal definitely makes it a little bit more aggressive of a flame. More coal. Wow. Oh, it backflowed a little bit there. We had a little bit of a vortex form. It actually heated up the entire casing a bit, but nothing we couldn't handle. Bizarre. Oh. Oh, Bizarre just breaks everything. Very nice. We want more coal. I mean, it's not going to do anything different. We can add soap. Okay, that was just weird. I'm going to add more soap. What does soap do? Wow, soap rocket. Soap rocket. Soap rocket. We've never needed anything more than we've needed a soap oh, it caused it to overheat. Interesting. Polonium. Okay, adding polonium... That got angry. Polonium actually did not... Polonium is not as friendly. Look at that. It turns into like an angry orange. Ooh. Ooh, it blew the entire thing up. That's very nice. Alright, what else do we have I can throw in? Let's go ahead and put wax in. Oh yeah. Wax. Let's go. Big candle time. Diesel, of course. Putting diesel in... I should have known. If I put diesel just in the chamber... Oh my god. The heat. Wow. Diesel is pretty unforgiving. Put acid in it, that'll just eat it. Not very exciting. Oh, thermite. Thermite might cause some trouble after adding a little bit more than a little bit. Let's go ahead and increase the amount of thermite. This is how you get the heat up. A little bit too high. Yeah, thermite seems to be the one thing it can't handle. Adding thermite just causes it to melt itself. Wee, thermite! Oop, oop. Very good. We did good, lads. TNT go boom. Boom, boom. Okay, I think... Put thunder there. It seems to be fine. Doesn't really care much for it. Average. Alright. I think I'm happy with my design. I think we played around with it a bit, but I think I'm happy with what we came up with here. Next time we will build it into something larger. Or maybe not next time, but at some point I'll build a larger rocket that has multiple stages. Obviously that means shrinking this down quite a bit, but I think I am capable of doing that. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you are tired of missing streams, if you are tired of not knowing what's going on, you should go to Discord Whoa, wait. Discord.gg/spookvooper. If you go to discord.gg/spookvooper, you can, like, join our government and become a part of Vooperia and become filthy rich and powerful and start a company. Yeah, I run a virtual country. What's wrong with that, alright? There's 150 of you watching. You can all become awesome just by going here. I'll even make a light up arrow. Watch this. Whoa, it lit up. That means that you should go to discord.gg/spookvooper and watch your dreams become memes. Beautiful. Great ad. That'll do it for today.